Although the Sony BRAVIA 8 Mark II is equipped with the latest generation QD-OLED panel, the Japanese brand has taken a more conservative approach by not driving the panel to its full luminance potential. As a result, its HDR light output was consistently dimmer than that of the Panasonic Z95B, which uses a 4-stack WOLED panel across all window sizes. This allowed the Panasonic Z95B to render high-nit HDR content with superior brightness, coming closer to replicating the HDR10 presentation of the Sony BVM-HX3110 mastering monitor, which can sustain 1000 nits full screen. The reference monitor is also capable of reaching 4000 nits on a 10% window, and in this scenario, the Z95B was able to depict the sun and surrounding cloud detail with greater brightness and improved highlight retention compared to the BRAVIA 8 Mark II. That said, Panasonic adheres strictly to the ST2086 metadata, while Sony disregards the static metadata entirely and instead applies dynamic tone mapping at all times. This occasionally resulted in the Sony BRAVIA 8 Mark II matching the HX3110 monitor better in titles containing inconsistent or anomalous metadata. For example, Gemini Man, which specifies a max MDL of 1000 nits but a max CLL exceeding 5000 nits. This discrepancy may also help explain why fire elements in Gemini Man, and even the flaming guitar scene in Mad Max Fury Road, appeared somewhat muted on the Panasonic Z95B, despite its 4-stack OLED panel closing the gap to QD-OLED in terms of color volume. For context, Mad Max Fury Road has a max MDL of 4000 nits, while its max CLL exceeds 9000 nits. By contrast, in movies where the max CLL doesn't exceed the max MDL, such as the sequence from the 4K Blu-ray of Wonder Woman, the color luminance difference between the Panasonic Z95B and the Sony BRAVIA 8 Mark II became less pronounced. Subscribe for more in-depth HDR comparison videos like this.